So for the sake of explaining each class kinda in depth, I decided to jump on my one that has all the characters max level, and I'm gonna explain a little bit of what each class can do. So the Hellion, what she does is she has two skills that cause bleed, which is a very nasty bleed, but her main mechanic is she has those two skills, which will put a debuff on her, which will reduce her damage and dodge chance. She has one skill that will kill but light and bleed and buff her damage and accuracy. And then she has those skills that put a debuff on her. I already explained this, and this. But now I'll explain what they do. This one puts a very nasty bleed. It can only be used for the first spot and into the first character. First enemy character. This one can be used on any spot for your party, but it will hit 3 of the first characters on the party. This one can be used on the first or the second spot, and what it will do is stun the first 2 characters on the enemy party at the same time. It has a very high stun chance compared to other stun skills, and it hits 2 instead of 1, which is really nice, but the debuff it puts on you is really hard. And also it was nerfed because of the buff resist. Now that every time something is stunned and it then like cleans off the stun by having it stun, it gains a little bit extra stun resist, so it cannot be stun locked forever. Iron Swan is a skill that you can only use on the front row to hit the last character on the enemy. So if they don't have a character on the 4th spot, or you're not on the front spot, you cannot use the skill. It's very limited in usage, but as the enemy would very often have their strongest character on their spots, having a skill that can like snipe the back slot is really nice. Those 2 skills are similar. They deal about the same damage, and they are both used from the front rows kind of thing. This is the front 2, and this one is the front 3. But this one applies a bleed, and can only hit those 2 in the middle, one at a time. So you can have to pick your target between the second and the third. This one can hit the first 2, and has a slightly higher chance of critical hit. As for camping skills, the Hellion can choose between Sharpened Spear. Like what the Hellion can do that other classes cannot do, as far as camping goes, is they have Battle Trance, which will cost 3 time. It will increase accuracy and give you 20% damage when the enemy has 2 monsters in their party. Reject the Gods will reduce your stress and increase the stress of your allies for a little bit. And Sharpened Spear would increase your chance of critical hit. As for a skill set I recommend, the one I used to use is I use this 2 in combination, because if I only use this, I don't have anything that would hit the first character. So when I clear the enemy party and like I kill 3 characters and there's 1 left, I don't have a way to hit them unless I use like Barbaric Yop. So I like having Wicked Hack just in case. You can use Bleed Out. I don't know, I don't like it. It's okay, it's not terrible. You can pretty much do whatever you want, really. You can use all the skills that are useful to a certain degree. There are very few skills that I would recommend against using, especially on the Hellion. My personal skill set is this one. I like to have the ability to snipe the last one, to choose between the first 2 ones, with those 2, and then to kill something that is low HP and deal damage to the other 2 on the. As for camping skills, you don't really have to worry about those. You can change them while you're camping, at least right now. Patch out mod. I don't know if they should change that. Like right now you can like pick your camping skills on the town. can take 4 actually. You start with 3, but you can actually take. And when you're camping, you cannot just right click your character and change them on the go, like don't need to wait. So yeah, you can also change your battle skills mid-dungeon. Like if you're just walking around and you're like, oh, this next battle I don't wanna, it bleeds, I want to bleed out, so you can do that mid-dungeon. You don't need to like be on the town to do it. I'll make another video for the next front row, I guess. It's better just trying to get a continuous. So yeah, be right back.